Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. In the last episode, we freaking, we did some stuff. It's currently daytime on a Sunday. There's some stuff going on. This one's special. It's not even anywhere on the forum yet. Anyway, do you remember what the bully changed earlier? Well, it turns out there was someone pulling the strings the whole time. It seems like Takashi didn't have a choice but to listen to what the guy told him to do. But ordering someone to bully other people is a pretty crappy thing to do, isn't it? It's horrible. Right? That's totally unacceptable. The person has to be somewhere in that school, right? You should go take a look around. In the meantime, I'll secretly do a little more research too. We'll need a name. Alright. So I guess we'll go do that. Can we even do that? I don't know. Oh. I did not realize you could change camera angle like that. Sure about that? I can't imagine you want... Alright, stop making... Hey, did you do that on your own? Do you really want to show this to your teachers, huh, Takashi-kun? Another word out of you and I'll debut your film to the whole world. Alright. Come on, you made me. Dang it. So, a bigger jerk was pulling the strings all along. We gotta do something about this. Well, got that figured out. So I guess we'll go here and then we will go to the diner and we will order hot coffee.
Nice.
Because, I mean, what else are we gonna do on a day like today? There's nothing to do.
Oh,
the rain's keeping the customers away. Welcome, may I take your order? I guess we'll get a hot coffee, like I said we were going to. Hey, how many cups does that make?
man.
I can't believe you stayed this long just ordering coffee. You got some guts. I wonder if we have ever read these things before.
All right.
Hey.
Alright. And then we get 3 knowledge.
Nice.
Well, 2 knowledge and then 1 knowledge. Why couldn't they just give us all 3 at once? Who knows? So
Rain, huh?
just a few degrees cooler would do it. I mean, it's raining. Are you free today? Decide later. I need to talk to you about something serious. I'm not a maid anymore, but I still will go to your place today. Are you free? We'll decide that later. Instead, we're gonna go and we're gonna order some more hot coffee. Gotta get them stats.
Nice.
Do the exact same thing twice in a day. Heck yeah.
Oh.
Alright. Get a hot coffee. I'm surprised the waitress isn't like, you come here a lot. Have a discount.
All right.
That'd be nice.
Hey.
Yeah. We won't get another knowledge
Nice.
rank at the moment. We need to get our other stats up to 4.
All right.
Proficiency, we need to get up to 3.
Wanna head back?
Yeah. Because we're frickin'... We got, like, no proficiency. We'll get soon enough, though. Who could that be at this hour? Hey, wanna hang out at... Hey, I'm gonna hang out at your place tomorrow during the day. If I'm at the hideout, I can move out whenever. Later. Alright. We're not gonna be hanging out with him because we're already ranked 10. And there's no point in hanging out again. It's just you go to a little place and hang out. So, it's not really too worth it. Maybe at some other point. In the future. We need to take care of Medjed eventually as well. Oh? What are you doing? It's her again. How much longer are you going to make me wait? Do you not care about me reporting you to the police? Whoa, slow down. Just give us a little more time. I can't do that. We're trying our best here. If you truly cannot wait any longer, go ahead and report us. Hey. Maybe I can give you a little more time. Maybe? Alibaba doesn't know what's happening, so I'm sure she's getting anxious. We'll just have to try and appease her for a little while. Seems like it. She doesn't have too much patience.
Hey.
Hey, Elijah, your friend is here to visit. Alright. I mean, let's just check on him downstairs. See where he's sitting. Ah, there he is. No, I don't want to go to the palace, actually. We want to go and hang out with our... Alright, we need to go to here, I think. I think this is where we will find her. And yes, I was correct.
Hey.
Oh, Elisha-kun, have you decided on our plans for today? Oh, we're gonna hang out. At a time like this? I guess if that's what you really want to do, is this part of your grand strategy? That's exactly right. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take things a little slower. If you're available, I'd like to talk to you about Aiko. I want to hang out with you. I have a small favor to ask you.
Shall we go?
Let's get a drink before we talk. And we can take the back entrance into the school. Sounds radical.
Actually...
Apparently, Aiko has started dating a host from a club near her work. I guess he, hit on her one day after her shift, and that was that. Since then, he's the only thing that she'll talk about. She even sent me a picture of their date at Destinyland. You think so as well? For now, it seems he hasn't forced her to spend any money at his club, but I'm still nervous. Beyond that, he calls her his princess and constantly tells her how special she is. It makes me sick to the stomach. But Aiko refuses to listen to me. She said the idea that all hosts are bad people is outdated. She even said she was shocked to be getting advice from someone who would totally flunk a test about love. Tests about love aren't a thing, though. And even if they were, I most certainly wouldn't flunk them. Sorry about that. I'm probably just being biased towards him. I mean, I don't have any proof that he's untrustworthy. But that's why I want to meet him and find out for myself what kind of person he really is. And if that's not too much to ask, I'd like you to accompany on this excursion as well.
Well...
This time, you'll have to play the role of my boyfriend. I got this. It's honestly okay. You're so reliable, Elijah. I think if I have a boyfriend, Aiko might be more inclined to listen to me.
Actually,
To tell you the truth, I actually have already made plans with her and her boyfriend for a double date. Sorry. But it's just gonna be at a diner. Nothing particularly fancy, I promise. Cool, I'll get coffee.
thank you.
You're a tremendous help. I'm so glad you agreed to this. I don't know who else I would have asked if you had said no. Alright. I mean, won't she be like, oh, so you are dating? I feel like that's what's gonna happen. But who knows? Aiko, I hope she's not getting herself wrapped up in anything dangerous. But just in case, try looking for some info on that host. Yes,
All right,
ma'am.
then.
We'll see you later.
Ah, you're back.
Aren't you bored? You've got some time today if you want to show. If you want me to show. Confidence. Well, I guess it's time to hang out with her. This will be interesting.
Oh,
I appreciate you calling me.
so
I had something to talk to you about too. As your maid or your teacher, it doesn't matter. Can I come over right now? Alright,
what do you want to do?
let's call her over.
Yeah.
I'll head over right away, so wait for me. Yes, ma'am.
It feels weird being here dressed in a normal outfit. Well, I'm completely done with that part-time job. Oh, and my students. I've been giving them all a lot of advice. So, about that talk we had? You know, about whether or not we should date? I'm sorry. I really thought it through, though, you know? I was so happy when you shared your feelings the other day. I finally realized how I felt. But I'm a teacher, and you're my student. You're in a tricky situation as it is. If we get caught, suspension would be just the beginning. I'm restraining myself because you're so special to me. No, I'm not. Considering the feelings I have for you. Ah! Why are you so okay with this? Now I feel dumb for trying to back away. I had every intention of saying goodbye to you. Oh, fine.
Alright. There's no turning back now.
Why would you like a woman like me? You're a high school student with strange tastes. Or is that the sort of thing a member of the Phantom Thieves is into? That whole thing with Takase-kun's guardians worked out way too good for me. And you're the only one who knew about my situation. I haven't lived this long without learning a thing or two, you know. Don't worry, I have no intention of telling anyone. There are a lot of stories about the Phantom Thieves, but in the end, they help people like me, right? That's so you. I just thought you were a problem child with a criminal record, but now I know better. I'll support you 100%. You're not just a student to me. You're someone special who helped me realize my path as a teacher. A new path where I'll never abandon any of my students. right? For my students and for you.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of temperance, granting thee infinite power.
Second rank 10. Request a message after going into the metaverse, letting you... Heck yeah! We could go out at night after we are in the metaverse.
Alright,
Oh, that is so good.
alright.
You can now fuse... Alright. Probably won't. Alright.
Life really is a roller coaster, isn't it? I went from being a teacher to being a maid to dating a high school student. So, as someone who went from being my master to my boyfriend, do you have any requests for me? I'll obey them, you know, even though I'm no longer a maid. Don't be so conceited. You're younger, so you should rely on me. Here, by all means. Looks are so deceiving. I thought you were one of those shy guys who didn't pursue women. Can I stay with you a little bit longer today?
We're actually the worst kind of person. Someone who cheats on multiple women. We're actually a pile of garbage. But that's besides the point. Who could it be at this hour? I got some intel that some weirdo's been showing up at the planetarium. Since we're finally on summer vacation, you should come and help me investigate. We have to punish the deviant and save the children of summer vacation. Let's go together tomorrow. Okay. The planetarium in Ikehaburo, where have been sightings of weirdos. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Alright. Whatever. Large district with the station. Ooh.
All
I like
right.
space. Well, this was definitely a bizarre evening. Huh.
Now that you mention it,
According to my information, there should be an eccentric character around here. Apparently he lives in his own world, totally escaping reality. I heard he even talks to himself about the mysteries of the universe and the beauty and harmony. I mean, sounds like someone I know. Someone you know. Geez, Arsato, you sure know a lot of different people.
oh,
I think that's him. Look, he's even talking to himself. I think we just hit the jackpot with this guy. Wait, he's coming over here.
It's you.
I thought I saw a familiar face. I came to experience the mysteries of the universe. I'm glad to see you here as well. It's him, the eccentric. How rude. Who are you calling an eccentric? Excuse me? Can you at least phrase it in a kinder manner? Nevertheless, I expected, your chosen company to be more eloquent. Sorry, I didn't think you were Arisato's friend. You just matched the description of the rumored eccentric, so it just slipped out. Rumored eccentric? There have been rumors about a man constantly talking to himself here, and mumbling strange things. I see. That does sound like odd behavior. However, can you not sense how nature's divine providence has, what? Yes?
What?
Yeah. You might be the eccentric from the rumors after all. I'm sorry, did you say something? No, not at all. The screening is starting soon. Why don't we take our seats? Oh, right.
Now then.
This rumored eccentric. I'll sure to keep in careful watch for such a person as well. Let's leave this to him. Yeah, I'll be counting on you. Oh, that's some good. That's some good points for the both of us.
Now, on to the Phantom Thieves.
There's still no response from the Phantom Thieves to Medjed. What do you make of this? Most likely the Phantom Thieves simply don't have the means of confronting them. After all, Medjed is quite different from everyone they've gone up against thus far. It seems their best option is to reveal their identities before more people are needlessly harmed.
I see.
He really hit us where it hurts. We're gonna beat him, though. Heck yeah. Can't let him win. Huh. Alright. What personas do we have? Do we have a priestess? We do. We need a priestess persona on us. We're gonna go take a guess to the diner. And we are going to
Nice.
be ordering something actually different, not coffee.
Oh,
The rain's keeping the customers away. Yes, it is. Indeed, we are ordering the fruit tea. I got it. I'll be right back with your order.
wow.
Fruit tea's inside. They're both fine on their own, you think?
Oh,
Is your skin looking healthier and moisturized? Don't tell me that fruit tea is working. Heck yeah, it's working. We're fabulous. You know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been going around and buying PSP drinks from the vending machines. Oh,
All right.
nice.
okay.
Wanna head back?
Again. There's a movie that won't be in theaters for much longer. I know we haven't finished dealing with Futaba yet, but I'm curious about it. It's called... You want to go see a movie? I guess we'll commit. Sounds groovy. Though, haven't we seen this movie already? Ah. Aw, man. Almost into the next month.
Well,
Sorry I got here a bit early. I've been looking forward to this for some time, so... that famous diner director was responsible for this movie who wouldn't want to see it. Why are you looking at me like that? Let's go inside already. Just because we agreed to pretend to be your boyfriend doesn't mean that we are your boyfriend yet.
You try to cut ties with me, then you come back for more. I'll kill you. Boss, no, that bastard shot him. Boss!
Huh. Heck yeah. Dauntless guts.
All right.
You're right.
That wasn't too bad. Do you think it's weird for girls like... if a girl likes movies like this? Not at all.
Do you think?
Really? Thanks. I think it's the first time I've been told that. Sorry that I called you over so suddenly. It felt weird watching Yakuza film by myself.
Thank you.
I had fun though. Thank you. Okay, let's start heading home. Alright. Well, it was fun.
Man, it's hot.
Another scorcher. Can't wait to catch a break.
Hey,
Yeah, weren't you gonna ask the airsoft guy about... we can now. That is pretty dang useful to know. Wait, what? Everything's sold out. Aww. Can it just not be bought? Oh, okay. Shogi practice. To get better at shogi, you must practice every day. If you're interested in a lesson, please come to the church. Yeah, I guess we'll hang out. Excellent, I'll be waiting. And this way it doesn't cost money. Huzzah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Decide later.
oh,
Ifumi's talking to someone. She seems kind of troubled. Alright. Let's go talk with her. Ignore the dude. Thank you for shaking my hand. I'm never gonna wash it.
huh?
Huh? Please wash it. I can't believe that you're really here. In a church. I read on the internet that you pray to God for victory. Is that true? No. Can I take a selfie with you and post it online? Sorry, I've been turning down all such requests. By the way, is it true that you're trying to become a professional shogi player? Well, nothing's been. I'll be cheering for you to qualify. You'll be the first woman to surpass the 3rd Dan League. I really believe you. Thank you very much.
Good evening.
Yeah. Men like that approach me all the time. At first I thought you were one of them. I really must apologize for being rude to you. It bothers me when people make such a big fuss over me, considering that the priest is doing me a great favor by letting me pray here. Play here. Did she say play or pray? Yeah. You see, he's my shogi friend, and he's very kind once he told me that he wanted to become a professional player. And he doesn't laugh at all at my embarrassing habit when we play each other.
Oh,
So I did the photo shoot. I'm embarrassed just thinking about it. Did you see it? It was called The Venus of Shogi. Describes you perfectly. Nonsense. Please stop. Ever since I won the Female Shogi League, I've been getting a lot of attention. I just figured I could contribute to the shogi world. Besides, my mother seems to be very happy. Whenever I win, she rejoices as if it were her own victory. So I want to live up to the expectations she has for me. However, she's been a bit overzealous lately. She set up the interview and the photo shoot. It's as if she wants to be the manager of a celebrity. bit. But it's fine because it's all for my mother.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I should be teaching you how to play rather than be talking to you about my mother. Today I'll be showing you something very practical. It's a tactic for using the reversed pawns you've taken from your opponent in a more effective way. Nevertheless, I apologize. You're such a great listener. I feel at ease speaking with you.
Actually,
Aside from the priest, you're actually the first person I've spoken to about my mother. Ah, and we've only hung out like twice. That's pretty cool. Chance for a follow-up by backup member of if Joker downs an enemy.
All right.
Now then, I will instruct you while we play.
I look forward to it.
Yep. Alright. +1 knowledge.
All right.
Can't believe we're still at proficiency
Until next
2.
time.
Well then, I look forward to our next match. It just feels weird, man. We're at like 4 for like 2 stats. I don't know. Alrighty then.
Hey!
You guys haven't met what? Yeah, I realize.
Okay.
Tell everyone to meet at the hideout. What? I don't wanna. I have to drink some juice today. I'm honestly surprised at the palace this time. Everywhere we looked is just desert. Oh yeah, all the other ones until now have just been normal cities outside of the distortion itself.
Yep.
Thanks to that, we didn't even know where we were in the palace. You know, I'm not even gonna talk. That's still part of the palace, though. The city may not have been distorted, but it was a cognition. The palace rulers may have been criminals, but they were social enough to know the city's layout.
Nice.
But Futaba probably doesn't. In fact, I bet she isn't even interested in the outside world. Hence why the whole thing is a bleak desert. Understandable considering her lifestyle. I doubt many famous criminals are shut-ins like her, though.
Oh!
Hopefully that means we won't have to go through all this desert business in the future. That might not necessarily be the case. Many upper-class citizens travel by limbo or plane. They don't travel by limbo, so they don't know or care about city life.
For real?
A plane? Damn, that sounds pretty good. I mean, wouldn't you want to go to a palace way up above the clouds if you could? Are you foreshadowing things? I think flying bank is quite enough, thanks. I have to say, though, the topic of the area outside of the distortion is fascinating.
Fascinating.
Depending on the criminal there, may be an exact replica of Tokyo within our palace. I would love to examine the aesthetic of such a strange place at least once. You don't got a damn thing about art, and you don't get whatever. You know what? English is not my forte. Playing video games is maybe, although even if there was such a place that nah, I'm done. All right. Sorry to drag you all here, but Morgana wanted to talk. In that case, I'm gonna wander around for a bit. Drop me a line if something comes up. All right. We're not doing anything at the moment. We'll decide later. We gotta go and get some juice.
What do you want?
Yes, I would like to buy this juice. Because it raises my charm. Thank you. I try my best. Shoutouts to us in a heat wave at the moment, actually. Now that you're healthy, let's go somewhere else. Yeah. Heck yeah. Right here, Yosuke.
It's you.
This is who we have to hang out with, right? Yeah. I mean, let's hang out.
Why?
Are you sure we have time for that? What's your goal here? Slow down. You are correct. A nice break is necessary at times. To be honest, I think I have found the way to pull myself out of my... To be honest, I think I have found the way to pull myself out of my slump. Would you mind joining me again? Alright. Let's hang out with them.
Let us be off.
I believe I will find what I'm looking for at the church. Let's head over there. Alright. Our prior theme, love, it proved to be quite useful for me indeed. After our enlightening session, once again I attempted to paint. However, nothing I put in the canvas was to my satisfaction. Before the gods of art, I am not but a lost sheep. Ah, yes, lost sheep. I have come here with you for precise... What are you talking about?
Indeed.
Our theme today shall be anguish. I shall paint the anguish Christ felt as he bore the sins of mankind. What does that mean? I have seen various sculptures and paintings on the matter, but merely replicating them will not do. Would any believers be willing to model and help me capture the true essence of anguish? It seems not.
Well then.
Oh boy. Yes, that must be it. That is what I need. A subject naked as the day they were born can convey the true anguish of birth. Now then, strip. Take it all. Actually, perhaps not. Being found stark naked in a church would be even bigger news than the Phantom Thieves. Thank you, Yosuke. Now, then, let us begin. Show me the pose that will put anguish of Christ on full display. It seems this is not working. I can't imagine. That's like the worst pose I've ever seen. Even the slightest wrinkle can change one's impression of things. I shall not compromise even for this sketch. No, raise your hands higher. More, give me more anguish. Bring it to its upper limits. Like this. This position. So this is the passion of the Christ. Forsaken by his disciples. Abhorred as a criminal by the public. Pierced with nails and hung on the cross. I understand now. This is the true anguish of the passion. It feels as though something is boiling up within me. What are you children doing? Well, this is an art study. Art. That! I'm attempting to paint anguish, so I decided to use the crucifixion of Christ as a point of reference. So you're interested in the anguish of the crucifixion. Well, it is true that Jesus' crucifixion on the cross is a symbol of deep suffering. It also bears a much more positive message, one of resurrection, of forgiveness. Resurrection, forgiveness? I'm not sure I understand. I'm not sure why I hear dogs barking either. Those ideas are contradictory to my conception of anguish. It may be difficult to grasp, but what I'm saying right now... But try to consider that the anguish one may feel today will someday bring forth new hope. Ah, and by the way, I suggest you contain your excitement while here. You may be trouble for the its words. So those shocking depictions were actually meant to represent forgiveness, not pain. I hope for anguish, but I'm not sure I understand. I must learn about the heart of man. Elijah, do you think I will be able to capture the truth someday? Sure, I'm sure you will. Indeed. If I do not have belief in my own abilities, I will never come to accomplish anything. This is exceedingly strange, though. Spending time with you has helped me discover new aspects of myself. You are perhaps a mirror of sorts?
I'm in your debt.
If there is anything I can do in return, please let me know. I wish to repay your kindness. I feel much stronger. Keep pressing the button when I shouldn't press the button. Allows Yosuke to use blank cards to duplicate mid-rank skill cards. Radical. Alright. Let us return home for today. I bid you farewell. Farewell. Wonderful.
See you.
Goodbye. What a fruitcake. Fights for justice. Justice this, justice that. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. Can you hear my dogs?
Man, it's hot.
Another scorcher. Can't we catch a break? I mean, probably not. Hey, I found some company's info got leaked. Yes, it seems that the private dealings of a large corporation were publicly disclosed. It caused quite the stir. People are wondering if Medjed is behind it. I agree. This seems to be just a minor thing, quite different from what Medjed has done up until now. Is that so? So it wasn't Medjed. Dang, that freaked me out. It's honestly kind of hard not having a knee-jerk reaction to this stuff nowadays. Sometimes people react to these situations by pleading for help from the Phantom Thieves. We need to find a way to stand up for them. Indeed we do. Not at the moment. I think we're gonna head on up to the red light district. Talk with our local neighborhood Mishima.
It's way too hot.
So dang hot. Even the Phantom Thieves is hoping. Even the Phantom Thieves is hoping you. Even the fandom is hoping you guys fix this heat somehow. They should know you're Phantom Thieves, not the Phantom Weatherman. So, did the request I asked you to do? So you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks. Hey, so I figured out another way I can help as your strategic image management representative. It's a great deal for you, of course. Are you free today? Yeah, I guess. Alright, we'll be going to
Alright, let's go.
Alright, just don't make me pay any of it. I don't want that. Today's my treat. Phantom Thieves are all about fancy stuff like this, right? That's why we're here. Oh, and it's just the two of us, so don't be afraid to go all out. What do you want to eat? Steak sounds pretty good. Doesn't it? Meat's perfect for tough guys like us. By the way, this place is all you can eat, so let's make sure we get our money's worth.
Actually,
Anyway, I posted on the fan site that I had connections to you guys. The fandom really ate that up. Don't worry though, I didn't say anything that would point to my real identity. I did end up talking about how expensive it is to run our little organization though. The donations I got after that were pretty generous to say the least. But but I guess our loving supporters just wanted to show some support. Not bad for strategic management, huh? I'll praise them, I guess. Speaking of, if you want to support me, my Patreon is down in the description below. Let's take advantage of this windfall as much as we can. Oh, and it's okay to consider this meal as an organizational expense, right? Wait a minute. I've seen on the news that using donations for stuff other than what's publicized is a serious crime. Food is definitely acceptable business expense, but can the same be said of an expensive buffet?
Oh.
The more I think about it, the whole thing, the less I think we should use the donations here. I mean, people would get mad at a politician for using tax money for personal affairs. The same probably applies to the Phantom Thieves. I guess returning the money would be the best choice. You're right.
That's right.
Yeah, we really need to make sure we keep the image of the Phantom Thieves clean in our fans' minds. I think I'll return the money and thank the Phantom Thief fandom for their generosity. They'll love that. It might be a waste of some nice resources, but it's all good as long as it boosts our popularity, right? Man, maybe I was born to do this strategy stuff. I'm honestly getting pretty good at it. Don't worry, I'm still gathering info on the forum too. I actually have a few solid leads right now. Everything so far has been close to home, but the next ones are gonna blow your socks off. Alright. Keep doing your best.
All right.
You do you, Mishima.
Oh.
So if we're returning the money, how are we gonna cover our meal? Good, we did not get charged. I was gonna say. Not cool. Huh? Who could that be at this hour? Alright. Alright. Just have fun at LeBlanc. Alright. Next day. Next month. It's August now. So that's exciting.
Hey,
Elijah, one of your friends is here to visit. Alright.
Hey!
Wait, what? A different request. It's actually a request from the fan site, but a personal one. The truth is, a younger student came to consult with me about something the other day. It sounds like he's getting blackmailed at his job by the store manager. Right? From what he told me, money went missing from the register he was supposed to be in charge of. As such, he's been falsely accused of stealing money from the store, and now the manager's making him pay back the full amount. It's 50,000 yen. Yeah, this guy is like the most honest person I know. There's no way he'd steal that money. I did some research into the store online. According to some rumors, the manager might be the one stealing the money. He's the only person who checks all the registers after all. On top of that, some other staff members saw him taking cash out when he was calculating the totals. Anyway, the guy's name seems to be Nozumi Odo. I found out when I looked into the store. Please, you gotta help the student. Alright. Request received. Alright. Time to go do the only thing we know how to do. Go to the diner. Because that is the best place to go. Because that's where I like getting my fruit teas.
Nice!
Because fruit tea is pretty good.
Oh.
Alright. Thank God we have so much money. Alright.
Alright.
Charm has increased. And 2 knowledge. Plus a 3rd knowledge.
Nice.
What are we gonna do when we can't get knowledge anymore? Just get things wrong all the time?
Alright.
That'd be fun.
Wanna head back?
Well, that should be enough for today. Come on, let's go home. Alrighty.
Ah, you're back.
Hey,
Hey, weren't you gonna... Yeah, I was. I think today we will end things off right here. If you guys enjoyed, please consider giving this video a like, subscribe maybe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next one, where we continue living our life, maybe doing some other stuff,
Let's do it.
maybe go to the diner 1,500 times. See you guys then. Bye-bye.
Searching all along, confessing while alone.